Um, the song about her, yeah, I mean that was one of the songs where when it came time to come up with a title, I decided to be kind of ambiguous. I wrote about a specific person, and because it wasn't really a nice story, I decided just to title it about her because I didn't want to call anybody out. I didn't, and I didn't want to title it, like if the person's name was Angelica, about Angelica, and then have my friend Angelica, rake me over the coals because I aired her dirty laundry for everyone to hear. But basically, it's a cautionary tale about relationships and to be careful. And it's about a young woman who made some decisions, and sometimes we make decisions and they seem like the right thing to do at the right time, but every decision has a consequence. And so, I mean, this is a song about a young lady who's gifted and talented and beautiful and ready to love someone, but ends up in a string of relationships where basically she's not treated with the respect, and she's not treated as if she has the value that she does. And so it's a cautionary tale to be careful about what you decide to settle for, because I think far too many times people settle. I think there's a lot of misconceptions on what relationships are and what they should be, as opposed to what they're actually meant to be, you know. And as far as writing the song, it's one of those songs that just came together super fast. It was the first song that I wrote after finishing a project, after leaving a project, another band that I'd been in for a long time. And I just basically, I was in a band and I wasn't really happy. It wasn't working out. A bad relationship. And, and I just finished, writing and recording an album. So, I was already kind of in that mode. And anyone who knows me knows that I can pretty much write a song anytime. But it came together really quick. And that song was really cool because I got to collaborate with a couple of friends. I had a friend of mine who plays drums really well. And I basically wrote the song with just, I think, vocals and guitar and maybe bass. And we never met. I mean, we never got in a room. We never met in a studio. I basically emailed him. I recorded in my home studio. Like, hey, would you like to play on this? Emailed it to him. He's like, yeah, sure. He had a home studio. So he recorded the drums at his place, emailed me his take. And then I talked to a bass player, and he didn't materialize. A lot of people that I know, a lot of musicians I know are like already in like 3 or 4 different projects. Plus they have families, And so I ended up doing the bass guitar. And then I had a friend of mine who's just a fabulous guitar player and fabulous lead guitar player. And I was like, hey, I'd really like to have a killer guitar solo on this. Could you help me out? And he listened to the track and he was like, yeah, sure. This is what I got, And so I took all their tracks and I mixed them, in my studio. And so while the 3 of us never met, we created a song together. And that's what's really awesome about the internet now. And I was kind of wanting to do an entire album like that. And it didn't really come to fruition, but, it was kind of a breath of fresh air to me to let me kind of know that there was a light at the end of the other tunnel. Just like in the story, about the song, the lyrics, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You don't have to be treated like garbage, There is somebody for everybody. I truly believe that any 2 people on the face of the planet could have a healthy working relationship. It's just a matter of whether or not people are in the right place at the right time, emotionally, to be able to make the sacrifices to make a relationship work. And that's what the song's about. It's about it's about even when the lights go out, don't give up. Whoa, here we are.
Too much pain, too many scars. Could he be different this time? What she needs is not to bleed. What she knows, she can get no. What she